Well, there's certainly no doubt that the harness racing industry has flourished and continues to thrive with the number of outstanding contributions made by the ladies, in particular in the training, driving and administration ranks. One lady that's certainly in the elite bracket of contributors to this wonderful sport is Debbie Quinlan. I'm delighted to say she joins me. Well, Debbie, it's wonderful to join. As I said, the wonderful contribution ladies have made into harness racing now for a number of decades has certainly made this industry all the better.
Yes, you're correct. We're very lucky. We're blessed and women have been so accepted in the industry. And like you said, from trainers, drivers, strappers to administrators, we're very lucky with the women that we've had.
Debbie, the Quinlan name is certainly synonymous in harness racing.
Yes. Thanks to my husband, a wonderful husband, and our niece Jodie, who, as you know, is so successful and won American Mile. We're very lucky, the whole family.
I was going to touch on that. Jodie's had such a wonderful career.
Oh yeah, she's a credit to herself and her mum Cheryl. She works very hard, very, very hard, and yeah, she's been a great role model to a lot of young girls as well.
Debbie, you were born into harness racing?
Yes, on my dad's side, Pop won a Victoria Derby, and Dad won many nice races, and then my mum's side was horsey, but they were with gallopers. But Mum did ride a trotter under saddle against the late Sutton McMillan when she was young. I think she was about 16 or 17 at Harold Park, and that got her a little bit involved with harness racing, and then she met Dad and that was it, yeah.
Any thoughts of venturing into the galloping industry along the footsteps of your grandfather?
I've got a few small shares, and so is my husband. And I'm actually applying for my licence because I'd just like to buy one online and just race him down our way, just at the country meetings. I'd like to, just something as we've slowed down that I'd like to do. So whether I eventually get my licence and then find a horse, time will tell.
Maybe when you started your career, influences as far as the ladies were concerned?
The late Margaret Frost, Anne Hancock, Turnbull. Those women were just great role models up here. Down home, I had the late Dorrie Simons. She was an unbelievable lady, a brilliant horsewoman as well. And Roma Pocock. We've had some great women all round, yeah.
You had a number of firsts to your credit, in particular driving the winner of a TAB race, the first female.
Oh yeah, I was lucky. That was at Bort. That was a long way from, we lived at Officer, and my dad said I couldn't go. He wasn't going to take me, and my uncle said, I'll take you, love, because I was too young to drive a car. And I was really lucky. Yeah, that was good. It was very good. And then when we were allowed to drive against women, it was down all the way down at T-Rang. For some reason, we travelled a long way then, and that was good too. Yeah, very good. Very lucky.
That was on a 33-1 shot.
Yeah, I think Dad drove the favourite, Glenn's Welcome, and I won on Range Bow, but he'd been trialling really good, and I think he was a bit of a ladies' horse too, actually. So once again, I was lucky. Yeah.
You certainly respected those who came before you, and you've been able to mentor a lot of the new generations coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I don't know about mentor, but as if I'd use that frame, because I sort of don't put myself in that class as being any great driver. I love driving, but I would never drive like the girls drive today. They're brilliant. But yeah, giving them good advice if they'd ask for it, yes. But mainly installing in anybody who's come through our stables, girls or boys, is a good work ethic. But my husband and I pride ourselves and we have a good work ethic, and any of the young girls that have come through our stables as well, you only get, no matter what you do, you only get out of it what you put in. So I think you've got to have a very good work ethic.
How many horses do you now have under your care along with your husband and Gary?
No, we try not to do any more than 6. I think there's 7 there at the moment, but one's coming up here. But we only like to do 6 now. We're getting a bit old in the tooth, and we have a farm and we run cattle. And we enjoy it, just that many, just the 2 of us. It's good.
Also have some trophies of the Breeders' Crowns and also the Australian Pacing Gold Crowns. You've certainly got some trophies along those regards.
Yes, yeah. Look, we've had some nice horses. We've been blessed. We won 2 golds, one at home with Musical Delight, one up here with Queen of Pop. And we won it, probably one of our greatest wins was the Ladyship Mile with Pete Stream at Harold Park. It was really, really great. Yeah, I love that. I think that was 20 odd years ago probably now, 22 years ago it might be. That was really good, really good.
musical delight and most happy Callan, certainly two of the flag bearers of the Quinlan stable.
Yes, I'd have to say Musical Delight. She's probably one of the best horses that we had ever trained if she'd stayed sound. One of her foals is racing in the Inter Dominion tonight. Really good, really good, really fast, and a very brilliant horse. She was brilliant, yeah.
How did the outstanding association with Chris Alford come about?
Gary and him have been really close their whole life. I'd call them pretty close to best mates. And yeah, Gary's always classed him as one of the best, if not the best driver, him and Gavin and the late Greg Sugars down home. So we've been lucky enough to be able to get his services, but at the same time we don't always hold him to it. If he can get a better drive, we know that. It's like the jockeys. You take the best drive that you can, but he's pretty loyal as you can get in this game, yeah.
Debbie, you're here tonight with that wonderful 5-year-old mare, Sahara Breeze, 33 stars going into tonight's meeting, 13 wins and 9 placings. You'd like to have one of her around all the time.
Oh, look, she's a bonny mare. She's been great. Wonderful owners, but yeah, a beautiful mare. And we're lucky to have her because she was going to go to the sales, but she's got terrible conformation. They decided to keep her, so we race her with them. And yeah, she's a bonny mare. She's a lovely little mare.
Debbie, for the past 10 years or so, harness racing has been deeply involved in helping various charities, and you're a very staunch supporter in that regard.
Yes, very much so, especially the McGrath Foundation, because we've been affected by it with our families. We've actually just had, my husband has just been through quite a large health scare with it as well. But yes, we do. Any of those sort of foundations, we hugely support them. Yes, we do.
You must be proud of the way harness racing does get behind these charities.
Oh yeah, it's great. Down home, it's exceptional, and we have to thank Duncan McPherson, who really, I believe, started a lot of this through his late wife's illness, and everybody down there, Pacing for Pink, etc., that we have. It's really widely supported at home, and I'm sure it is. When I was up here last, I could see what you do up here as well. Yeah.
It's pleasing to note, Debbie, that each year it gets bigger and better.
Oh, you're exactly right. It's just grows, and it's going to grow further, yeah, which is really great. And as you would know, people in harness racing, even though you're doing it hard, the costs are rising at the moment for everybody. When it comes to charities like that, everybody digs deep.
Well, Debbie, you've got Sahara Breeze a couple of races away. Good luck with that particular mare, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.